Hello everyone, it's TDWins6 here. Oh my god, I look terrible. Anyways, disregard all of that. Anyways, currently 10:30 something at night. Genuinely don't care that I'm filming a video at this moment, because I genuinely don't care. And I just thought, why not I just do a never have I ever video. I have a document here, 140 never have I ever questions. And I'm gonna read all of them and answer them right now. So, without further ado, let's get started. Sorry if the camera angle is terrible, and anyways, I'm getting started now. Never have I ever been on a date. I have not. Never have I ever failed a test. I don't think I have, no. I'm a pretty good student in school. The only other kinds of tests that I could possibly do, unless you count my permit test, the first one, I wouldn't count it, nah. Never have I ever been French kissed. First of all, I have never been kissed in my life by another girl. Second of all, I don't even know what a French kiss is. Number 4, never have I ever used Snapchat. I have used Snapchat, and I have it right now. And no, don't think about following me. Nope. Never have I ever found someone to be attractive. Okay, to be fair, I'd be lying if I said I have not. So, I have. As of right now, I'm not interested in anybody, so free game if you want me. Sorry. Never have I ever seen a dirty magazine. So does that mean, like, a magazine that involves sex or something? I don't know. Because in this case, no. Actually, the only magazines I've actually ever looked at are, like, furniture magazines. And that was only for a project or an assignment that I had to do in my interior design class last year. Never have I ever eaten a whole pizza. What size are we considering? Because if we're considering, like, a small, like one that's, like, say, that big, then yeah. If it's, like, that big, no, I haven't. I mean, I've even eaten one that's, like, a mini. Like, that big to my face. I've eaten one that's that big, and I still will. But I actually haven't eaten pizza in a month, now that I realize it. Next question. Never have I ever been out of the country. I have not, and the only country I plan to ever go to that's not the USA is technically the UK, because that's where most of my roots are from, or like my DNA. Like, I'm like 75% British, so I'd go to Great Britain. So, never have I ever seen the Northern Lights. Okay, so technically I have not, but I've lied to people about seeing them before, and it was an ongoing lie that I ended up admitting to. Needless to say, you would imagine people were like, oh my god, but no, they were, like, actually upset with me, so my bad. Never have I ever recorded myself singing in my room. I have, and I actually, thought about sending it to abc.com/casting, or whatever it was, for American Idol, and I decided not to do it. Going to the next one, never have I ever wanted to try out for a TV talent show. American Idol, I have, and I still do want to try out for American Idol, but as of right now, probably not my best interest to go do right now. Never have I ever had a crush on a teacher. No. I know the fine line between this is their role, this is my role. Their role is to teach me, my role is to be the student and to learn from them. That's all it's ever been with me. I've gone and chatted with teachers on and on about random little everyday things, like, you would not believe the amount of times I will talk about Dancing with the Stars with a teacher. Or my... Okay, right here. Never have I ever run a marathon. No. And if I could, I would. But that would be way too much for me. Never have I ever shaved my legs. No, nor do I plan to. Actually, I might in the future. I don't know. But right now, I don't plan to. Because, no need. Never have I ever spent time in detention. No. I'm a good kid, so... You'll never see me in a detention chair. Never have I ever bungee jumped. No, and nor will I ever do it, unless if I'm on The Amazing Race and they make me bungee jump. That is the only reason I will bungee jump. Other than that, never in my life will I bungee jump. Never have I ever cheated on a test. First of all, cheating's wrong, so no, I have not. Second of all, wait, have I? The only time I can think of that was actually, like, close to cheating was when I looked to see what the next question on a test was going to be, and that was a spelling test in 2nd grade. And I just looked to see what the next one was going to be, and I wasn't even paying attention to the spelling. So, I guess you could count that as cheating? I mean, I got it right, but I got all my spelling words in elementary correct. Anyways, without having to cheat or whatever. I just wanted to know what the next one was before it was announced. Anyways, never have I ever dated someone in college. No, I've never dated anybody. And right now, I don't plan to. I know that when I was in high school, like the last few years, I decided to wait to date till college, and I'm here now, so technically I'm going against my word. But for me personally, I think I'm just gonna wait until the right person comes along, so I really don't mind waiting. Never have I ever lied to my parents about where I was going. First of all, no, because I never had to, because my mom knew exactly where I was going all the time. Because either A, she was the one driving me, or B, it was my grandma who was driving me, and C, I was an introvert who never wanted to go out. Never have I ever been to a real concert. I have. I went to 2 this summer. I went to one that Lionel Richie did, which, I'll be honest, I was not a fan of going. For some reason, I was not a fan, and I wanted to try out for American Idol. And that will be embarrassing to tell Lionel Richie that I had an anxiety attack or something. I don't remember what happened. I don't even know if it was an anxiety attack. I think it was just me being a pain in the butt. I don't know. But that would be embarrassing for Lionel Richie to know about if I was going on to American Idol. And then I was not going to go to the Luke Bryan concert that recently happened in my hometown. But my grandma and my brother were going to go, and then my grandma's best friend was going to go with them. I was asked if I wanted to go with them before the tickets were purchased, and I said, technically I'm not a country fan, so I said, not this time, but then my grandma's best friend was in pain, so couldn't go because of all the stairs that were there, and she knew it was just not going to be good for her, so I was the first person to ask to replace her for the ticket so that there was no ticket that went to waste. And I was like, you know what? Fine, I'll come. I learned my lesson from the last concert. Hello. I'm filming a Never Have I Ever video. Emily7 just walked in.
Hello.
Okay, next question. Never have I ever pretended to have a boyfriend or girlfriend. I don't think I have. Do you think I have?
You have not.
Okay, I haven't. There you go, got my answer. I don't know. Never have I ever gone scuba diving. No. I'm not a strong swimmer anyway, so I wouldn't have done good at it, so. But I wouldn't mind going scuba diving. I mean, I love the ocean. Okay, never have I ever been late to class. First of all, the chances of someone being late to class are usually pretty high.
Here,
now, I'm gonna move this so that he can put this. Okay. Now to finish what I was saying. Oh, this is a wonky angle. Anyway, okay. Now, since I got here to college, I haven't been late to one class yet at all. But when I was in high school, I mean, I was late a few times in my freshman year. Maybe my sophomore year? I don't know. But I was never late my junior or senior year. When I was in middle school, I mean, I'd be late there was a couple times when I was in 6th grade that I was late. Don't worry. But, I mean...
I promise I'll get
yeah, I've been late to classes before. And it's always, like, the first class of a day that I'm usually late for. Especially when I was in middle school and high school. It was always the first one. I was never late to any other class. Because I was pretty good at managing my time. It was just a matter of either A, we got up late, or someone was taking too long to get ready. You were sometimes the problem.
You were the problem sometimes as well. Don't be so narcissistic.
One time. Maybe 2 times. I don't know. There was a couple times.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
There was only one time I can remember where it was my fault.
I can remember a few times.
This is a fun question. Never have I ever seen someone naked. Being a sibling, you pretty much have, yes. I have...
And also being in college, it's kind of genuine to happen.
when you're... No, I haven't seen anyone yet. Well, we've been here. You have? Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna ask who.
You don't want to.
Obviously, it's someone here on our floor. But the only person I've really seen naked is N17.
And that's always by accident. And I always tell you to turn your...
Okay, but like when we were little, we didn't care.
Well, that's true.
So...
It was
technically...
normal.
So if you don't count him, then technically no. Huh. Okay, anyways. Never have I ever snuck out of the house. Actually, no, I have not, because I can't drive. So, there was no way I could, and plus, like, I'm an honest, integrity person. Is that how you say it? I don't know. Unless you count me...
Honesty and integrity.
Unless you count me running out of the room whenever I get mad at you of sneaking out, but technically it's not sneaking out.
It's not sneaking out because you're doing it in front of people.
Okay, so I guess no. Okay, never have I ever liked a friend's boyfriend or girlfriend. So does this mean, like, I've liked them? In, like, a way of, like, I think there could be something? Because if so... Wait, hold up.
You could have. You probably don't realize this.
There was only one time... I've only had a crush on one person ever in my life. Like, a legit crush. But this was after she broke up with her boyfriend.
I don't think that counts.
Because it said with a friend's boyfriend or girlfriend. So yeah, technically, based on the wording here, no, I have not. But if it was worded differently, then you could say yes.
It's a maybe.
And you know who I'm talking about.
I do.
I'm not gonna say it. If you're watching, you know who you are. Never have I ever gotten a hickey. I've only given myself hickeys. On my arm. I will say it now. And no, nobody's ever given me one. I've given them to myself, so... I'm not gonna go any further. Never have I ever looked at dirty photos online. First of all, being a teenager...
It's gonna probably end up happening.
Being a teenager going to young adult, chances are you're gonna at least see some throughout your life. So, to be honest, yes, I have. Purposely, only a couple times. Only a couple times. And I have to remind myself, think about your future, think about your digital footprint, watch what you're doing. I always have to tell myself that. What? What are you laughing at?
You don't want to know.
You have? You don't even have to nod and I already know. Oh my god. He's worse than I am. Okay, next one. Never have I ever
I'm like choking myself here.
Okay. Never have I ever gone surfing. No, and I actually want to. But with the fact that I'm a terrible swimmer, that would be... I'd have to retake swim lessons. Okay. Never have I ever forgotten about a friend's birthday. Who hasn't? I mean, come on. I've forgotten a few times. Nowadays, I always go whenever I find out about a friend's birthday, I go and type it into my phone calendar, and I have it remind me every year.
There is one birthday I can fully remember, like, from friends, because his birthday falls on the exact same day as our dad's birthday.
Oh, I know who it is. Okay. Never have I ever forgot... Oh, wait, no, I already did that one. Never have I ever failed a driving test. I have not, and I have never taken a driving test. I've taken a permit test.
I failed a driving test.
You've taken the test twice.
Yeah, that's why. I failed it once.
Now, the permit test, I took that twice. You took it how many times? 3 or 4? 4 times? Okay. So, I only had to take it 2 times because, I mean, I kind of knew some things after he started learning how to drive. And I only took the permit test just so I could go to haunted houses without a supervisor. And my mom already knew about all of that, so thinking about a question earlier. Okay, next one. Never have I ever kissed someone under the bleachers. I've said it already, I have never kissed anybody, except for family. Yeah, you haven't either. And the fact that you've been dating the same person for
She's not ready.
Okay. Fair.
If she's not ready, I'm gonna go with her rules.
Okay, this one's self-explanatory. I've already mentioned it. Never have I ever dumped someone. No. Never dated.
I've been doing this
Same
forever.
thing. Never have I ever been dumped. I have not. Because I've never dated anybody. Never have I ever gone skydiving. Does jumping off a rock wall at a sky zone count into a foam
Or at a
pit?
trampoline park.
Because that only lasted for, like, say, half a second, and I was inside the foam pit? Probably not, because it's not actual skydiving, so no, I have not gone skydiving.
Kind of the skydive and indoor skydiving.
I fly?
Yeah, kind of like that. And
I would never do that, no. I never will.
they have one in Kansas.
Not doing it.
They have one in Kansas City, Kansas.
I know.
You should try it out.
No.
I'll try it out then.
Okay, next one. Never have I ever regretted sending a Snapchat. I never send snaps, really. And if I do, it's usually I think about what I'm sending before I send it. Here's the rule about social media and what you post and all that. Use the thing called the grandmother, or the grandma, what is it called? I think it's called the grandma test or something. Oh, by the way, I haven't... With posting on social media, it's where if I post this, would I want my grandma to see it? Would I want my grandma's friends to see this? If you wouldn't, then is it probably good to post? No. So, and I mean, I don't really...
That test will not work in, like, 60 years from now. That test would not be eligible.
With the Gen Z? No. We're Gen Z, so...
It would not work with our generation. They would say, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay, because that's...
But no, I've never regretted a snap that I sent to anybody, because I just didn't care what it was that I was sending. I made sure I knew what it was, so... Okay, never have I ever dyed my hair. I have not dyed my hair, but I've put hairspray in my hair. I actually have a photo of me with blue hair from hairspray. And this was right before a choir concert, and I was told by one of the top students in the choir program that the choir director was going to be so mad if it doesn't come out. Thankfully it did. But no, I've never dyed my hair. I've thought about it, though. I'm still kind of thinking about going blonde.
I've had thoughts that I couldn't dye my hair before, but one of our friends said that I actually can.
Yeah, I think you could dye your hair.
Yeah, it's the only.
But I think you look better with the natural brown.
Yeah, I prefer natural brown anyways.
With me being a more beachgoer kind of person, I could do the blonde, but I have to make myself darker skinned. That's not going to happen for a while.
Use tanning lotion.
Okay.
It could help.
Anyways, next question. Never have I ever skipped class. No. I will if the teacher cancels class. When I was in high school, I didn't even know how to skip class. I mean, I was like, it's gonna be that obvious. Like, if I'm not there and it says that I'm not in class or whatever, they're gonna know that I am they're gonna know that there's something up or whatever. So I never skipped a class in high school. It was just hard for me to figure out how to do it, but also I just didn't have the motivation to do that.
The fact of like everything being electronic nowadays for like taking attendance and all that for schools, it's hard to skip a class
Because they'll know.
Because they'll always take attendance, even
especially in our high school that we came from.
Yeah,
they would know exactly if you skipped class.
They would write down who was there and who wasn't there because they wouldn't know if you were there beforehand. And if they knew you were there beforehand, like it would only show that you left school with like being checked out.
Because like
by a guardian or parent.
Because, like, in my third period during my first semester of my senior year of high school, I got checked out early because I was sick, and I just couldn't stay any longer. So, but, like, the nurse at the school allowed it to happen for me to leave because, like, I was not focusing in classes. I was, like, laying my head down.
Yeah,
By the way, here in about a minute, I have an alarm going off, so ignore the fact that you're going to hear my alarm here in about a minute. Okay, next question. Never have I pretended to be a college student. I never had to. There was no way that I was going to do.
I had when it came to playing video games. When we were seniors in high school last year, I legit...
Oh, you pretended to be, like, on, like, say, the Survivor game on Roblox?
Yeah.
You would pretend?
On my one account. Not
the alarm access.
But on my alt account, I told everyone in that server that I was like 20 years old.
Why would you do that? Like, there's no point.
That I was like top of the class, and that I was considerably top of the class, 100% in every class, and that I had just a perfect life.
If I was those people, I would find it hard to believe, but also because I'm at the age that I am right now. Because I'm not the top.
A lot of them are like elementary through middle school age-wise. So they would believe any sort of
middle school wouldn't.
Well, sometimes middle school would believe
some elementary students wouldn't either.
I know, but still.
I've worked with elementary students.
But sometimes they will eat up the nonsense you tell them, and they'll think that it's legit. Because like if it's you can't show them proof of it being fake or not, they can think it's real. So that's why I do that.
Okay, next question. And no, I have not pretended to be a college student ever in my life. I mean, I am now.
I don't have to pretend anymore.
Because I am one now, so no need to pretend. Never have I ever worn a costume to school. Okay, so during my senior year of high school, with the choir department that I was in, you guys have seen some of the videos if you've watched them. So around Halloween, she would allow us to actually, so she'd actually allow us to wear costumes to class or whatever for our little Halloween parties that we would, or for our fall parties that we would have, or what were they? I can't remember.
I only went to attend one.
I know that they were always in October, and I decided I was just gonna, like, take some clothes from my closet and try to create some sort of look it wasn't good. No. I just took like a neck gaiter, put it around my head. I had a friend in my third period I had a green, a blue, and a black Crayola marker, and I had her just draw some stripes on my face. And I got it all washed off before my mom knew. And it was so funny. But technically, yes, I have worn a costume to school, but it was one that I could wear at school every day. Like, it didn't have to be Halloween. So you could say it was like a... If you were to say... Like, if it was like me dressing up as a Disney character, it would be Disney bounding then. So basically it was just bounding dressed up. So...
What does that mean?
Basically means like taking aspects of something. Like, say if I wanted to dress up as Cinderella, which will I no. I could take like a blue headband and then like say like a blue puff sleeve shirt or whatever, and then like some flowy white pants or whatever, and then say some cute heels or whatever. Like if I was a girl, that's what I would do.
Something like that.
Yeah. So like, because like in like Disney parks, once you're over the age of 14, you cannot dress up as the characters. But there's still options to still kind of dress up as characters. There's a person coming? Okay, I don't care. Okay, next question. We're going on and on about this one. Okay, next question. Never have I ever eaten a durian fruit. First of all, I don't even know what that is.
Oh, they are nasty smelling.
Let me see what that is.
I've seen what they look like before. I have not smelled them before.
Durian fruit. Oh. No. No.
Some people at our local
I'm not
local
eating that.
hometown zoo, like some people who work at the zoo in our local hometown.
Mm-hmm. They have.
Some of the people who work at that zoo, like some of the zookeepers, have actually eaten durian fruit, and they were all disgusted.
Okay, next one.
And I've seen some people on YouTube.
Close your mouth.
Durian.
Close your mouth. Next one. Never have I ever forgotten about a test and studied the period before.
I have.
Okay, so I have not forgotten about tests, but funny thing, so this has actually happened twice now that I've started college. So basically, I would have a test, or it was said that I would have a test on this day or whatever, but I thought it was like the class period before, like, so my schedule goes like I have classes on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I have different classes on Tuesday, Thursdays.
That's how college is always like.
Or at least here, that's how it is.
Yeah.
Like, one of my classes, I thought that I had a test on Friday, but it was actually on Monday. But then this week, I have a test tomorrow, which will be Wednesday, but I thought I had it yesterday on Monday. So, I have never forgotten a test. I was over-prepared on the wrong day. So now I know that I have the test tomorrow, and I didn't even study. I'll be fine.
Can I be honest right now though? Say there's actually, like, speaking of like test related stories and all that. So there was one time going into a math test in our junior year of high school.
Mm-hmm.
I was taking Algebra 2, and that's considered one of the harder math classes that you would take in high school.
It's not in my opinion.
Yeah, you can say that. I struggled in that class.
I found it
but
easy.
I luckily, like, I just looked at the study guide, which I was lucky I had that thing filled out, and when I was looking at it, like, in the class period beforehand, it wasn't really a class period, it was just like a filler class period that, like, everyone had.
What was it?
It was
the pat time?
yeah. I still don't understand what the point of that was, but anyways. So I was looking at it during that time because we were literally it was like a study hall kind of thing for us, and luckily for me, going into the test, I was thinking, I'm probably going to fail this thing. And then I was looking at all the questions, I was like, that was on the study guide, that was on the study guide. I had the actual answer. And so I kept clicking all the answers that were on it, and I didn't even have to use the sheet of paper for scratch paper for...
But you weren't allowed to look at the study guide?
No.
How did you memorize all of that?
I don't know. My brain just memorized it
I mean,
all, and I was lucky that happened.
To be fair, when I was in my sophomore year of high school, when I was in my English classes, we would have English tests like every so often or whatever, and we would go over the answers before we would even take the test. Like we would go over the answers like many times throughout the week, and for some reason they just stuck up here, and I just knew exactly what the answers were.
I looked at the study guide one time, and I had like at least 10 minutes in between looking at the study guide and then having to go and take that test. Because we had 5 minutes of passing between classes.
Okay, next question.
Like, at least, like,
We're going too far. No more stories. Okay. Never have I ever kissed someone on the bus. I've already said it. I've never.
No, I've never either.
I've already said it. I've never kissed anybody.
I've never either.
Okay, never have I ever asked someone out. I've already said it before. I've never dated anyone, so no, I've never asked anybody out.
If you count proms past during senior year, that could potentially count.
Okay, but isn't prom also always more fun to go with someone?
Well, yes.
I guess you could count that, but I went with my friend group, so.
I literally just goaded along.
Okay, never have I ever been to a drive-in movie theater. I have, and
I love those.
I have, and I've been to the same one like 3 times.
I thought it was like 2.
2 or 3. I don't know. I think it's 3 though.
I don't know either.
Okay, never have I ever watched anime. Okay.
I've watched at least 1 episode.
I've only watched 1 episode of an anime, and I did not like it. I was just like, this is too much. This is too cringy for me. I am not an anime person. One of my good friends asked me to at least try watching an episode of an anime, and I said I would give it a try. I think she wanted me to watch a whole season, but I decided to give an episode a try. It took me multiple days to finish 1 episode, which was like, say, a good 15 minutes of an episode, and it took me multiple days to finish it. So technically, yes, I have, but in retrospect, I have not watched the full one in 1 sitting, and I will not. Because I find anime cringy. Okay, never have I ever tried a unique dessert from another country. I have not. Wait, have I? I don't think I have, no. Because I've really only ever had chocolate cake, chocolate chip cookies, brownies, cinnamon rolls, and I think that's about it. I don't know. No, I have never had ice cream. Wait, no, that's a lie. I have, but I rarely eat it, and I constantly say I don't like ice cream, because I technically don't. And I still eat it.
I love ice cream, especially from Culver's or Cold Stone.
I can say I don't like ice cream, and because I really don't, but I'll still eat it. It's not the worst thing, but it's not my favorite. Okay, next question.
Ice cream has to be like custard like ice cream, or it just has to be like really, it just has to be good ice cream.
You can see that my face gets annoyed whenever he starts talking.
Sorry.
No. I was just going to say it out loud anyways. Okay, never have I ever had a collection I was addicted to. First of all, you guys already know the answer. I'm addicted to these right now. I'm going to put them away before anyone else sees. I'm addicted to those. Also, I'm addicted to my Adopt Me house collection, as well as my Adopt Me pet collection. And my house collection, I am still building at least 5 different houses at once.
I'm only working on a bedroom in one house or something, because I have like
I'm working on 5 separate projects in that game.
I'm working on 1 right now. Everything else is pretty much done.
Okay, next one.
Just draw.
Never have I ever auditioned for a TV show.
I want to.
Same. I want to audition for TV shows, but I never have. I try. As I said though earlier, I tried to. I thought about and almost attempted to audition for American Idol, but then backed out.
I want to audition for Survivor.
I want to do Amazing Race. And if I could, I would move to Britain for a little bit of time just so I can audition for the Traitors UK, because I'd have to be I'd have to be like a reality star here in America to be on our version of the Traitors as of right now. But if I lived in the UK, I could technically get onto their Traitors and apply for it. No kidding, you actually can apply for their Traitors. So I would love to be on their version of the Traitors.
I would like to be on the Traitors.
But no, in retrospect, I have not auditioned for a TV show.
I've been a traitor in the video game form of it.
On Roblox?
Yeah. And,
Oh, I have too. I'm a
my
terrible traitor.
My past 2 times I was a traitor on it. I completely manipulated everyone, and I masterminded.
You even manipulated me.
I did, because I wanted to beat you.
You basically played me like a chess piece on a chessboard, and you checkmated me over here, and I was like, oh my god.
I checkmated everyone in that game. I made all
That
of you think I was a faithful, and then I completely burned you.
Oh, go watch my videos of me playing the snakes where I won, and where I was the first one voted out. The first one being voted out was very annoying.
I hate when that happens.
Especially when it's like no reason. Okay, moving on. Before we go down another rabbit hole.
I usually never vote one up to get voted out first. Okay.
Okay, let's not go down another rabbit hole. Okay, never have I ever drank alcohol. I have not, and I don't plan to ever drink alcohol in my life. I know you said about something about like drinking beer or something in the future.
No, not yet.
Wine?
Yeah, because it's mild and it's like
It's all alcohol.
I know, but still, I would prefer red wine. I don't know why. It's expensive now, but
You've never had wine, so don't say you prefer it.
I would prefer.
Oh, that's what you said. Never mind.
That's what I said. I think
Okay.
That's what I said.
Moving on. Never have I ever ran a red light. I don't drive, so no.
By accident.
You did once by accident?
Mom was in the car with me.
Was I in there?
No.
Okay, well that's why I didn't know.
She got so mad at me that I was like, I'm sorry. And I was like completely in a panic mode.
Exposing! Okay, never have I ever gambled in a casino. No. I have not.
I've gambled before.
Could I, though? Now that sounds like something interesting.
I've gambled money before, not in a casino.
I probably won't do it in a casino, no. Okay, never have I ever shoplifted from a store. Story time.
Okay.
First of all,
I think I know.
I was only like 5 or 6 when this happened, so technically it doesn't count. But it still counts as, so yes, I have shoplifted, but then I returned it literally like seconds after. So I see this magazine and I'm like, Mom loves magazines, and I'm with my dad, and first of all, I don't even know if she actually liked magazines. I thought she did, and so I just grabbed. I just grabbed one and walked out with it without us paying for it. I'm like, oh yeah, and I got this for Mom, and then my dad's like, no, we're bringing that back in because we didn't pay for it, and I was like, they're free, aren't they? No, you had to pay for them.
And then you probably thought you were going to jail.
I thought I was going to go to jail. But they understood. They've seen it the people at that store have seen it happen thousands of times.
Children do that.
Yeah, kids do it all the time. I mean, and it got returned literally like 30 seconds later, so technically it doesn't count that I shoplifted at that moment, so that's the story.
I've had a friend who's told me that he shoplifted at Target before, and I think he said he got away with it, but he told me to never do it.
Because you should never shoplift.
He said it's a bad habit. You were in the class when it was happening.
Oh, it was him.
It was, yeah.
It was him. Yeah.
It was him. I'm not sharing his name. I don't want him to get in trouble.
No. Okay, next one. Never have I ever been arrested? No. Never have I ever snuck out. We already had this question. I have not snuck out of the house. I've already answered that one.
How much longer is this thing?
It's 140 questions. We're on 56.
Goodbye.
Okay, never have I ever used a fake ID. No. No. I was like, have I? No. No. Okay, never have I ever ordered something on Amazon. I have. And I keep telling myself to get some more things from Amazon, and I'm like, nope, nope, watch your spending. You don't have unlimited money, because money does not grow on trees.
I never will spend money.
Because I am not made of money.
I'm broke.
You're not broke. You got more money from the internship than I did. You got more.
Shut
Because
up.
I was gone at a camp being a counselor.
Shut the act up.
Okay, next one. Never have I ever bought condoms. No. I don't plan to.
Someone tried to gift me.
Ooh. Okay, next question. Never have I ever smoked a cigarette? No. And I don't plan to. Never have I ever had a job. Does my internship that I had or whatever count? Hi. Never have I ever gotten a tattoo. No, but if I... Okay. No, I have never gotten a tattoo. And I've been asked if I was to rather get a tattoo or a piercing, which one would I get? Tattoo.
I'm just gonna sneak right here.
As-
Don't worry about me.
As much as they're painful, expensive, and permanent,
I don't want us to be seen on the camera. Can you move the camera very quickly or hide me?
it's fine.
I don't want to see. I don't want my face
Fine.
on camera.
You've been on the camera on this channel before.
I don't care. I don't want to be on right now. Just because.
He's spoken. Okay, moving back this way.
I'm thirsty for coffee.
But yeah, no, I've never gotten a tattoo, but, you know,
I want one.
it's not out of the question for me. I mean, I could go and get one in the future. I don't know.
You can legally get one right
I know, but I'm not going to right now.
now. I don't know when I would get my first one.
But yeah, right now, it's really not, in my mind to get one right now, but it's not out of the question for the future. Because you never know. I might go and get one in the future. Okay, next question. Never have I ever been to a dance club.
Does a dance showcase count?
No. Because
If
those
it's
are...
a dance showcase, you can say you have.
If it was a showcase, yes, I have. Because you've all seen those. But clubs, no. Now, I know Len Goodman from Dance with Stars has. He's been to one in... I'm pretty sure he's been to one in Argentina.
Said he's passed away.
I know. He should... I wish he didn't pass away.
He would have loved Xochitle's waltz.
Oh my god. I mean, didn't Carrie Ann say that? I think it was either Carrie Ann or Derek. I think Carrie Ann.
I don't know. It's on Disney Plus. I can watch it.
I'll look later. Probably tomorrow or something. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe later this week. I don't know. Maybe not at all.
It'll probably never happen.
It will.
Knowing us.
It will. Knowing me, it will.
Okay.
I rewatch episodes all the time. Okay, never have I ever dated someone more than 3 years older. No, because I've said I have never dated anybody. Do you care to answer that question?
You have never dated anyone. You've not been in a relationship with
Do you want to
anyone.
answer that question as well?
What was the question?
Never have I ever dated someone more than 3 years older.
I've only dated someone. I've only ever dated one person. I'm still dating that same person that I first started dating.
And they're only like a year apart.
A year and 16 days.
Oddly,
To be
oddly specific. Okay. Never have I ever smoked pot. Nope, don't plan to.
That's so gross.
Because it is. Never have I ever bought fireworks. At least you weren't supposed. Huh? Never have I ever bought fireworks. So I haven't, but if you count like the safe ones that people can buy at 4th of July, my mom has. But technically, if you don't count those, technically nobody in my family has.
Fireworks are, I think, aren't fireworks fireworks illegal to do at any time of year other than 4th of July?
I mean, you can do them whenever. Like, there's fireworks that happen at Christmas, Thanksgiving.
Well, I mean, like, not like the fireworks displays that you can watch.
You just have to, I think you have to have a license or whatever. I think you have to be registered to do it.
I don't know how it works.
I think you need to be registered to do it.
I think you have to talk to a government teacher, probably here.
There's got to be at least some sort of, like, law out there that allows people to do it with certain things, but, like, other than that, like, no, I haven't. Okay, next one. Oh, this is a good one, and I already know that I have never done this. Never have I ever been to a strip club? No.
Well,
I wouldn't say ill. People go to them all the time.
to me,
Okay.
that's the answer.
Okay, next one. Never have I ever texted while driving? No, I have not, because I don't drive, and if I
drive, but I've never texted while driving.
and if I did drive,
I've done the phone calls. I've done phone calls while driving because I can talk while I'm driving. I can't text and drive.
Okay.
Multitasking.
Okay. But no, I have.
I've driven home from dropping him and was off at work before, and I've literally like while I've just been sitting in the car while it's not in motion.
We sat in the car for like a good 20 minutes the other night on the phone, and I was bored.
Yeah.
Okay. But even if I did drive, I would not text because do not look at your phones when you drive. I'm talking to the younger generation.
You can, though, however, if someone gives you a phone call, you can answer the phone call and you can talk to them verbally.
You could, yes. That's much safer.
Road.
Okay. Next one. Never have I ever taken or sent a suggestive selfie. First of all, suggestive. What does that mean? Because I have taken selfies, and I'm pretty sure I've sent and I have sent selfies to people before.
Wait, it's probably a selfie that someone suggested you to do. It says suggestive, suggest. Like,
let me go Google this up. I'm gonna go see what this is. What is a?
I hope it's something that doesn't make you be like, okay, I wish I never Googled that.
What is a photo that is meant to be provocative or risque, often by displaying certain body parts. Okay, no, I have not.
I have not either.
Yeah, you can see how much under a rock I am. I live that far under a rock. Okay, never have I ever been rejected by someone I liked. Does it mean like me telling them that I like them and then being told that they only like me as a friend? Because that has happened to me. I have rejected people before. There was one time that I can think of that's actually. There was one time.
There was someone who asked. There was some other guy who asked me if I would date him, and I just.
Oh, was this at that hotel?
No. This was when I was coming back from my lunch shift in, I think, junior year of high school.
Okay.
He asked me if I would date him, and I already had a dead set answer, just straight in front of my teacher that I had at the moment during when that I was walking to the class up. She was walking right next to me. She heard it, and she just heard me flat out say, no.
No.
And I just gave it the most snarkiest response ever.
I mean, that's how you and I do it. We just be snarky.
No.
Okay.
I gave him a flat up answer.
So.
And also I was in a relationship already, so.
Technically, I wouldn't say I've been rejected, but like.
Oh, I've rejected people.
I've rejected people before. I think 2 people I've rejected because I was not interested. But you could say that I've been rejected, but I wouldn't consider it as a rejection because it was me more expressing a feeling that I had instead of saying, hey, do you want to? Because she never rejected me. She just told me that where she was standing, and I told her where I was standing with our friendship.
That she didn't have the same feelings as you.
Yeah.
Did. And she did it in the most like mutual ways. So that
yeah. And it was very respectful.
Yeah, I respect the way that she said it, though.
Now, the way that I rejected someone, it was just, yeah, I'm not interested. I'm gonna wait for college. And did I? Technically, I am probably going to wait till after college at this point.
You're probably gonna wait forever.
True. I'm probably not going to date any. I'm probably going to be single my whole life.
Do you
Fingers.
Do you even have a preference for dating?
Women. I'd rather be with women than men. Are you trying to get me to admit something that's not true?
No, I was like, do you even have like a preference, like, for like what type of person you would date?
Oh.
Not like gender wise.
Technically, yes. Yes. I want them to be someone that makes me laugh. I want them to, first of all, I want to be physically attracted to them, because who would date someone that they're not physically attracted to? Second of all, I would just want them to have a great personality, and like we have to like meld together. Like our lives would have to be like this for me to actually like marry them. Because if we're even like if we're even like this, like somewhat connected or whatever, then it's like it's not really a match made in heaven. Like I think about like, so I don't know if anyone knows about the Sam and Monica channel. I think about their relationship and the way that we see it.
Our parents and how they were as well. It was
Yeah.
a good example. It's
Like,
good for you and I to use.
Now, one thing that, like with my uncle, the way that he got his wife was he looked for someone that was like his grandma. So technically, I could look for someone who's like my grandma. Okay, but like, you don't want someone that reminds you of your mom. You don't.
Okay, true.
That's.
That's.
But if they remind you of your grandma, like how your grandma treats you, because usually your grandma is full of care and love for you. Usually they're not doing all the discipline.
Well, sometimes they can.
They're not doing all the discipline on you.
Sometimes they teach you how to behave.
But normally Normally, this is my opinion. The parents are the ones that's supposed to discipline you. The grandparents are supposed to just give you unlimited love.
Unless if you're being a little pain in the rear end, then they can they can sell you out.
Well,
It's happened to me before. I was sold out.
But if I was a grandparent, I would tell them how it is, but I would let the parents. I would let my son or daughter or whatever know, and I'd be like, yeah, this is going on, so yeah, and I'd let them take care of the majority of it. Next question, because we are coming close to an hour now.
Oh my god, I'm not sitting here for another hour.
We've got more to go.
Oh.
Like
Less than
7.
100.
We've got 70 more to go.
Okay, speed this up. Speed rap.
Never have I ever gotten a piercing. No.
No.
Never have I ever gotten a speeding ticket. I don't drive, so no.
No, I have not gotten one ever.
Never have I ever met up with someone I met online. No.
I've never done that.
Never have I ever taken a college class. I am taking college classes right now, and I did during my senior year of high school.
I took I think 3.
I took 1. No, I took 2, actually.
I took 3 college credit classes in high school.
Never have I ever checked someone's text. I've actually checked yours, so yes.
You've done it without me looking? Without me knowing?
No. Nope, you didn't hear that. Never have I ever stalked someone on social media. Who doesn't?
I've done it.
I do it all the time. Almost everyone does it.
When did you go and stalk my phone text messages? When? Oh, but I need to change my lock. I need to change my lock combination.
Yeah, you probably do.
That way it starts
Okay,
to
next
where I
one.
go, so you don't touch it.
Never have I ever... Wait, no. Never have I ever deleted my browsing history. No.
I have.
No.
I have.
No. What's on there's on there. If I did something wrong, they can just see that I did something wrong.
I've done it.
Oh, well.
I've deleted mine before.
I'm not going to.
Just because I just was like, I don't
I'm not going to, because if I do, then it just looks stupid on my part.
I really don't care. I just do it just to...
Plus, it makes you look more shady.
I think I've deleted my YouTube watch and search history before. Like, maybe 3 or 4 times.
I don't do that. Unless it's something I did not watch, then I will go and delete it, because I'm like, I don't want that in my watch history if I don't have any memory of watching it. Sometimes I will fall...
I've had like 5 videos in a row on YouTube show up that I had in my watch history, and I was like, what are these?
I've
videos?
actually had it though before where like I was actually watching YouTube videos or whatever, and then I fell asleep, and then like, so I always watch like a bunch of like podcasts, and those just I end up going into another one out of nowhere, or I'll be listening to like a whole Taylor Swift playlist, and it'll be into the next playlist replaying those same songs or whatever. So those are like the only times really that I don't delete them. But if it's something that I would never find myself watching, then I'll delete it. Okay, next one. Never have I ever dated someone my parents didn't approve of. I've never dated, so no. Never have I ever kissed someone of the same gender. Does my dad count? Does my brother does anyone 7 here when I was little count? Because if they don't count, then no. Oh. I thought you didn't want to be called. I thought you only wanted to be called N17.
I never said anything. I don't care.
Okay. Anyways, getting back to the questions. Where was it? But no, if you don't count people that are in my family, then no, I've never kissed someone of the same gender. Actually, I've never kissed anybody. Okay, never have I ever gone to a college party. While being in college, no, I have not gone to a college party. I am a massive introvert, so no.
I have not gone to one yet.
Now I've gone to birthday parties, during like high school or whatever. Okay.
That's a different thing.
Never have I ever traveled by myself. No. As much as I am an introvert, I need at least one or two people around me.
Without anyone in your family, I have done that before. Philadelphia and Washington, D.C.
Mm.
But I went with my entire high school marching band.
Well,
so I don't think that counts.
It doesn't because you were with people.
Yeah.
Okay. Never have I ever had a credit card. No. I have a debit. I'm not going to say what kind of debit. If that's a thing. Never have I ever been in a car accident. Nope. And I hope not. I hope to never get into a car accident. Never have I ever spent the night with a boyfriend or girlfriend. First of all, I have never spent the night at a friend's house. Let alone, I've never had a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Technically, I will never have a boyfriend. But I've never had a girlfriend, so no. Now, someday it will happen. That I end up sleeping at a girl's house. Or she'll probably sleep at my house, I don't know. Never have I ever failed a class. I have never failed a class. Not once in my life. Now, I came close once to failing 8th grade algebra. But that was the teacher's fault.
Yeah, that was her fault.
And I can legitimately say it was her fault. I would literally ask her for help, and she gave me no help. It was always what's the answer? How do you solve for it? Yes, and I'm gonna call her name out right now. Catherine Lewis. I will say it now. That is it. She quit teaching middle schoolers after that year because of me. And I didn't do anything to her. I just kept asking her for help and got nothing. I feel no shame saying her name out loud on video. I really don't feel any shame. Because I didn't like her. So I will call her name out.
She didn't help me. She never helped me either.
Oh, I know. There were so many students she did not help. And it was like the principal's son was in the class. And she would help him. Just so that she didn't look bad in front of the principal. Because really it came down to his opinion.
It did.
Really, with teachers, it came down to his opinion. If he liked the teacher, they were good to say. If he didn't like them, they were gone. So all the teachers were super nice to him and respected him. There was one time though, that teacher that I just called out, she sat him in the safe seat just to be funny, and then the principal, his dad, came in. It was so funny because, and this is when I was doing terrible in the class. I got distracted yet again watching this go down. She's smiling, hoping that he sees his son in the safe seat. And I'm sitting there like, oh yes, please, 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 please.
He didn't see it.
He didn't see it. He didn't see it.
He didn't see his own son in the safe seat.
Because his son was slouching down like, nope, nope, hide, hide. Oh my god. She would have been fired if that was the case, because... Oh boy. You do... To be honest, you never want the principal's child to be in the same class as you. Or in the same school as you, because they...
Oh.
Yeah, y'all know what I mean. Okay, next question. Okay, next one. Never have I ever flirted with a teacher. Does me talking with teachers about anything and everything and nothing at all count? Because if so, then yes, but if not, then no. Because I don't think I have.
I usually, whenever it comes to me, I just talk about regular life with teachers. Just regular everyday life.
So, maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I don't know. Oh my god, we're over an hour on the video. Haha! Okay, never have I ever passed out. I have once. And that was on a tennis court during my...
I have not.
Oh, what year was it? Sophomore year. That was my sophomore year of high school.
I have not passed out, but I almost felt like passing out, but I have.
Oh, wait, no, I didn't. I was blacking out. I was blacking out, but I didn't pass out.
I think it's similar. I think I was
like, I got help because Miles here got some help for me quick enough before I passed out, but I was blacking out. Plus, I didn't have water at all that day, and I was already sick, and I just was like, Mom, why do you have to send me to school when you know I have tennis later today, and I'm sick feeling? So, that happened.
No, but I do think I did.
Okay, next one.
Speaking of blacking out, I think I did almost black out probably when I fell and broke my arm playing tennis.
No. I remember.
Did I?
What I remember what it looked like.
From your point of view.
From my point of view, I remember, like, I could literally describe the details. I don't.
Did I hit my head? I can't remember.
No, you fell and you hit your arm. Like you literally. So say that my arm is to the ground. His arm landed like that or something.
My head like kind of.
No, your head never bumped the ground. Your shoulders touched the ground, but your head came like this close to the ground, but it never hit the ground.
I wonder what would have happened if I actually did hit my head on the ground.
You probably would have had a concussion from the speed, because you actually fell pretty quickly.
Concussion and broken arm. That sounds very.
But no, you didn't.
Scary.
You didn't black out. No, because your eyes were open. You were conscious. You were just like. Urgh.
I could not remember.
Yeah, I remember what it looked like. Like I can physically remember it. I can picture it happening.
I only saw it all flash before my eyes.
I remember the day that I sprained my wrist in sophomore year.
That's not as big of a deal as
I know. I know. I just sprained mine.
It didn't kick you out of the plane. It didn't get you kicked off the plane.
Thank goodness. And then the year after.
Me kicked out of playing for a month when I broke my arm. And I actually talked about my broken arm with one of my teachers, one of my professors earlier today.
Oh, cool. Okay, moving on to the next question because it is almost midnight. And I've got it.
Can we just cut these short?
No. I promise to do 140.
Okay, just speed around the entire thing.
Okay. Never have I ever fallen asleep in class. I have.
Yes.
For short amount of times.
I have.
Never have I ever cheated on someone. Nope, because I've never dated. Never have I ever been cheated on. Same thing. No.
I've
Never.
One person. School dating, same person.
Never have I ever been to a haunted house. I have gone through 3 last year.
Same.
Never have I ever aced a test I didn't study for. I have. Never have I ever given out a fake phone number. Nope.
No.
I would always just say, I'm not giving you my number. Never have I ever been on Tinder. No. And nor do I plan to right now. Never have I ever hooked up with someone at a party. Nope.
Ew.
Never have I ever played beer pong. I have not, but I've played arcade versions of it, and I do very good at it.
Yes. Yes.
Never have I ever been to a college or high school sports game. I have, and I'll be going to one this Friday. My high school's football game I'll be going to.
Your former high school.
Yeah. Never have I ever been on a blind date. I have not. Never have I ever practiced dance moves in front of a mirror. I have.
I have not.
Never have I ever faked being sick to get out of school.
Yes, I have.
I haven't. There have been times that I've been sick and I was like, Mom, can I stay home? And I got told no. Sometimes I would actually be sick and she'd say no. And then I'd have to go through a whole day sick. And suffering. There was one time I went to school with the flu and I didn't know I had the flu. And then I found out the next day that I had the flu.
And she was kind of ashamed by herself for making you go to school with the flu.
A little, yeah. Okay, next one. Never have I ever ridden on a boat. I have, many times. We actually went on one this summer.
I've
never...
jumped off of a boat into the lake.
You have?
Do you not remember when we were with our cousins?
Oh, yeah. Okay, never have I ever had an imaginary friend. I have, and I still do.
Okay,
Never...
I'll say I have as well.
Never have I ever prank called someone. In this day and age, you can't prank call anybody.
I prank called our cousin once, and I scared the living bejeebus out of her.
Okay, never have I ever driven a car. I've only driven a car one time.
I've driven one for like over 20
And that
hours.
was like a few weeks... No, not a few weeks ago. This was like a month and a half, 2 months ago that I first drove a car, and I haven't driven one since. Never have I ever told a lie to my parents. Okay, first of all, I'd be lying if I said that I have not, because I have. Everyone has. Don't lie to me.
Everyone has.
If you have, comment down below. If you have not, comment down below and I will know that you're lying to me right now. Okay, never have I ever changed a diaper.
Nope.
No.
Never have and never want to.
And I do want to in the future. Because I want to be a parent. I'd love to be. Never have I ever done a cartwheel. I have not, and I don't have the guts to do one.
I actually had to attempt to do one today for a scavenger hunt, and I sucked.
I would have just sended it, just for points or whatever. I would have just done that. Okay, next one. Never have I ever eaten an entire box of cookies in one sitting. I cannot. I physically can't because I will get sick from it.
An entire small bag that's about the size of a cheeses bag. I have done that.
Because, like, I have 2 boxes of Oreos right there. Because I knew it would take me a week to finish 1 box. So I had to get a second box. So I didn't have to go back this week. Next question. Never have I ever been sent to the principal's office. I've been called to the principal's office.
Just for an incident that happened that you reported.
Yeah, I've been called to, but I've never been sent. I've never been said go to the principal's. I've never had that happen, but I've been called to the principal's.
Only incidences that happen that someone.
There was one time a principal helped me to get lunch because the lunch ladies were refusing to give me lunch. That's a story for another video.
Oh, I remember that. That was in like 2nd grade, right?
3rd grade.
Oh.
Yeah, that's another video. Okay,
I love that principal.
Yeah, she was amazing. Never have I ever ridden a roller coaster. I've ridden ones at Disney, and that's it. I've never gone upside down.
I rode some on at a Halloween event.
Halloween Haunt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never gone on upside down ones. I've only gone like on ones that were like regular. You didn't go upside down because I can't go upside down or I physically will get sick.
I went on the Timberwolf Worlds of Fun when I went to Halloween Haunt. Like literally almost a year ago.
Did it go upside down?
No, but the person who I went on it with, she said that she almost died on that one once, like a couple years ago. I'm not saying that. I'm not pointing out names, just because. I don't want
Okay, next one. Never have I ever stayed up past midnight. First of all, if you are my age right now, everyone has. We are getting close. We are getting like 15 minutes closer to being up at midnight.
I think everyone's.
Plus, when it's Rockin' New Year Eve on ABC in Times Square, you're always up watching the fireworks or whatever to see the ball drop. I've seen it drop every year. So, never have I ever gotten a bad sunburn. I have not, but you have gotten a bad sunburn. It got so bad once that his ankles were like crusty.
It was so
Like-
disgusting.
Like you can, if you touched it. It didn't hurt if you touched it.
I did not let anyone touch it. If anyone even tried to get their hands anywhere close to it, I would be like, "Where's the chainsaw so I can cut your fingers off for trying to touch me in the leg right now?"
But yeah, he had a sunburn there for like what, a whole month and a half or
Yeah.
something? It was there for that long. My sunburn that I got that same time
I'm
was
surprised
only
I
there
didn't
for a
get skin
week.
cancer. I'm surprised I didn't get skin cancer from it.
I am surprised as well that you didn't. Now, but I got a sunburn at the same time as him, but so he got like a 2-degree sunburn. It was not a 3rd degree. 3rd degree is like if you touch a hot stove or something.
I was told it's 3rd degree that I got.
You got a 2nd degree.
You got first.
I got a 1st degree burn, and mine was only there for like a good.
I've had mostly first degree sunburn.
My sunburn was there for like a good 3 days, and it was gone. Cause like I don't get bad sunburns. I get. Actually, come to think of it, I haven't had a sunburn in 2 years.
The same friend that I was talking about with the roller coaster thing, she could have a sunburn for like 24 hours and then it's gone.
Yeah. Okay. Never have I ever cried during a movie. I have not, but you have.
Dog's Purpose.
Dog's Purpose made him cry. I don't cry in movies because I'm not as emotional.
It's always when the dog dies that makes me cry.
Yes. It always happens to you. Okay, next one. Never have I ever worn matching outfits with my family. Okay. Again, I'd be lying if I said that I have not.
Especially when you're in your teenagers and then your parents are forcing both you and your sibling who's like 14 years apart from you, who is younger than you and is in elementary school, making you have to twin in outfits.
Oh,
That's
well, we're the same age. We're actual
but
twins.
still, no
Okay.
matter what, it's
Throwing
embarrassing.
that up there.
Especially when you're in high school, it's an embarrassing moment for you. High school.
Honestly, I don't care anymore.
Middle schoolers find everything.
Next question. Never have I ever owned a pet that was not a dog or cat. Nope, have not.
No, I've only known dogs.
No, I do want to own a chinchilla someday.
Oh, those things are so cute.
No, I would have to buy dust or whatever, like dust bath materials, so that would be a lot of work. Next one. Never have I ever blamed someone else for something I did. Everyone does it.
I've blamed you for many things before. I once accidentally framed you on doing something, and it got you into trouble with Mom, and you had like, and I think when she found out that it was me who did it, after she had practically like spanked you or something, she like literally like.
Let me guess. She felt bad for me.
She felt bad that she did that to you because she found out that it was me, but like we were like 2 minutes away from but we were like a few minutes away from being late to school, from almost cutting it close to being late to school, so she had no time to even go and like whoop me, so.
You got out of that one.
I got out of that one.
I don't even remember this. I blocked it out of my memory. Now, I do remember something from like a month and a half ago or whatever, where, because you were never being helpful around the house before we came here, I got yelled at and all that because I am the one who fights I will verbally fight you until I win.
And how good does it feel to have the last word, Trevor?
It feels so good to have the last word. Trust
because you always try to get the last
my
word.
fellow arguers, you know what I'm talking about. It feels good to have the last word.
In an argument.
Yes.
I never can have the last word.
Okay, next one. Never have I left the movie theater before the movie was over. Hold up. Have I left it before? No, I always stay up till the end of the movie. Now,
there was one time though in the middle of a movie, I didn't even want to watch the damn movie. So literally during the middle of it, I was lucky I was sitting next to Mom, and I was like, I whispered I have to use the bathroom. I almost just whispered without anyone being able to hear except for me and maybe you.
I wouldn't have heard.
I just whispered to her.
Well, what movie was it?
I think it was Guardians of the Galaxy at the moment. Or something
Wait.
like that.
We've never watched Guardians of the Galaxy.
Was it?
Rise of the Guardians?
No, it was...
Because I love that movie. I will watch it again.
Oh, Captain Marvel, I think. I think it was Captain Marvel.
Oh, Captain Marvel. Yeah, we have seen that.
I was gone from the movie theater room that we were in for like roughly, I'd say, a good 15 minutes of the movie on purpose.
I was in there the whole time watching it. And I had
to go to the bathroom actually though. So I went to the bathroom and then I just sat outside the movie theater for like roughly 10 minutes after I finished in the bathroom. Just like sitting there scrolling on my phone because I didn't want to go back into the movie theater. Because I don't want to watch the movie at the moment.
I was actually intrigued with it. For some reason, I was interested. I was invested into the movie. I wanted to see what happened next. That's how it is with me. I can say I don't like certain things, and then the second I'm watching it, I'm invested. Okay, next one. Never have I ever slept through my alarm. I have, and I probably will tomorrow. And I'm gonna feel no remorse about it, probably. I mean, I will, but I won't miss my first class. I know I won't. Okay, never have I ever re-gifted something. No, never had the need to. Either A, I get rid of it, or B, it's stored somewhere.
That one white elephant gift that you got from your best friend.
Now one of my friends re-gifted something to me, and I knew the second I got it that it was re-gifted. I don't have it here in my possession, because I was like, not bringing that.
You should re-gift that to our uncle.
Oh my god, that would be funny.
Which one, though? Do our dad's brother.
That would be hilarious. No. Our mom.
Oh.
The other one.
Get it sent to St. Louis.
That's the one we're gonna do. It'll be even funnier because he will make it funny, and then his daughter, our cousin, will make it 10 times funnier.
That smells like vinegar though.
Yes, it smells like vinegar because it's in a pickle jar. Okay, next question. Never have I ever pretended to be someone else online. I have on Roblox. I actually have multiple personalities.
Does that count?
Yeah.
Okay, then I've done that as well. How many more questions do we have?
20.
Okay,
let's never have I ever cooked an entire 4-course meal. I've never cooked a 4-course meal, but I've cooked a meal before. You don't cook.
Well, I've made.
You've made brookies.
Very quickly, before you interrupt me, I've made...
And tacos.
Cover. Should I ever say your actual name or...
Yeah, it's fine.
No, but I've used the microwave and I've made chicken nuggets before in it. And then I did that. A bag of
microwavable.
A drink.
Microwavable. That's not cooking a meal.
Well...
That is reheating.
I did like 4 different things that are considered like...
That does not count. That does not count.
That
is microwavable food. Microwavable food does not count. Okay. Next question. Never have I ever had a surprise party thrown for me. Nope.
Wish you had. You could have had one.
Don't remind me.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Never have I ever cried because my team lost. No. I once cried about losing a tennis match, my very first one, because I felt like I let the team down.
You weren't the only one who lost.
Oh, I know.
I had a broken arm, so I couldn't participate.
Talk more about that. Never have I ever quit a job. No.
I thought about it when I was in the job I had this summer, but I decided not to.
Okay, but really, we were not really going to be able to get out of that anyways.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't.
Because our boss was basically one of our uncles.
We would have stayed forever.
So, no point. I didn't like it, but I just kept going with it.
It wasn't that hard, though.
Next summer, I would go and just do it again, just to help.
Oh, yeah, same.
As much as I didn't enjoy it, I would still help. Just because it's who I am, it's what I do. I'll be helpful. I'll do what needs to be done, even if I don't like it. Okay. Never have I ever been on an airplane. I have. Plain and simple, I have. And I hate being on planes. Never have I ever won an award at work. Not at work, but I've won awards in high school. And a lot of times I was like, do I actually deserve this? To the point where people I just went, yes, I deserve it. Never have I ever read an entire book in one sitting. Actually, I did once in kindergarten, surprisingly.
I've done it before.
In kindergarten, I read a whole Ginny B. Jones book.
Yeah.
And I was reading chapter books in kindergarten. How does one do that? And I knew every word. How does one do that?
You were smart compared to the rest of the class, though. You would have
And I was reading above the girl that claimed that she was the smartest in the class. I was reading above her.
What was her reading?
I don't know. I just know that she wasn't reading chapters books yet.
Was I?
Yeah, slightly.
You were
not really. I was technically the smartest in kindergarten.
I was the smartest in my kindergarten class. Yeah, think again.
Think again. I was actually the smartest. And you know who you are. And I know you're not watching because I know you forgot who I am.
No, I've heard that she's stupid smart.
Oh, she is.
Like, and she's just...
Okay, next question.
Okay, yeah.
Never have I ever roller skated or rollerbladed. I have, and I suck at both. I'm bad on wheels, and I'm bad on blades.
Remember how we went in 7th grade?
Yeah, we both of us fell and hurt our arms to the point where I couldn't feel my arm for a week. And then my mom goes later to say, yeah, well, I scraped my knee. You scraped your knee.
You just scraped the skin. Well,
I couldn't feel my arm for a week. The first week of summer, my arm was in pain.
She was trying to belittle bone pain to skin pain.
That's all in the past, though, so. Okay, never have I ever ghosted someone.
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
I do it all the time to people.
There was... Actually, so someone that tried to ask me to prom, I basically ghosted her over summer, and she's actually messaged me a few times over summer. I ghosted her. Didn't say a word to her. It was funny. Never have I ever broken a bone. I've already said it. I have not. He has broken a bone. So.
Answer.
Never have I ever dropped my phone in the toilet. No.
Nope.
No. First of all, I stopped bringing my phone into the bathroom like at least a year and a half, 2 years ago. I stopped around like my sophomore year of high school because I didn't want to bring it in because it's that disgusting.
I don't do it here. It's gross here.
Okay, we're getting down to the last 10.
Yay!
Never have I ever purchased a brand new car. No, but our mom has. And we have her old car, or her last car.
Yeah, she didn't want to pay for 2 cars.
Okay, never have I ever given up on a DIY project before finishing. Technically, I've never started one.
I've slightly started one, and then I gave up.
But someday I plan to do a bunch of DIY projects. Oh wait, I actually have done DIY projects, and I finished all 4 of them. I'll tell you later.
Tell me later.
I'll tell you later. I don't want to say it on camera.
Okay, hurry this up.
Okay. Never have I ever kept a plant alive for longer than a year. If you gave me a plant, I'd kill it in like a week. It'd be dead, gone.
Oh, it would be dead in.
It'd be
dead in 5 hours with me.
Okay, well, it would survive 5 hours.
It'd
be gone within a week if it's with me. I don't have a green thumb.
I would feed it vinegar and bleach mixed together probably. Oh wait, that would actually kill me if I was in the vicinity of it.
Yeah. Okay. Next one. Never have I ever spent the night in the hospital. No, but I know that there's gonna be a day someday that I do, because actually, well, besides being a baby, when you're first born, because I spent the first I spent the first 13 days of my life in an incubator in a hospital, but those don't count because like I had to.
If you don't count,
I don't want to count that because like I haven't like actually purposely stayed in a hospital overnight. But when I become a parent someday in the future, if I do, fingers crossed I do. I really want them to be my biological kids. But I wouldn't mind adopting.
If that was the only option.
If it was the only option, I would. Because if I can't find anybody, I would go and adopt for kids. Because one of my biggest dreams in life is to be a parent. I don't care if I have boys, girls. I don't care if they're the same blood as me or not. I just want to be a parent. And I would love them and cherish them for, like, I would care for them for so long. Until I can't. But I would love the idea to spend the night in a hospital after becoming a dad. That would be amazing. Okay, never have I ever faked connection issues to get out of work or school. Not work or school, but to get out of a conversation. I'm not going to say who because I don't remember who. I just know I've done it before. Never have I ever asked to speak to the manager. Actually, I kind of have. Moving on.
With me, that is usually been for logical reasons.
Moving on. Never have I ever been to a professional sporting event. I've been to a Major League Baseball game at like 4 different stadiums. I've never been to an NFL game. And I've been to a soccer game. I've been to a hockey game. Or I've been to multiple hockey games.
I believe those are like...
Oh, I would... Honestly, one of my favorite sports to watch is actually hockey. Will I ever do it? No. I will never do it.
Watch soccer games a lot.
I really... So I used to hate watching football games, and now I like watching football games, especially like at, like, say, high schools.
Oh my god, I love high school football games.
Okay, next question.
Especially because half the time shows are always marching.
Never have I ever posted a cringy video on social media. I'm pretty sure everyone has. I find a lot of my videos cringy.
I have a video that is cringe.
I find a lot of my social media ones, like especially on TikTok, I find a lot of those to be cringy that I've posted. And I just still keep them up because I'm like, nobody's going to see them.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Never have I ever wanted something and never told anyone I wanted it. So technically, yes. And there's a lot of things in my Amazon save for later that I want.
Look?
No, you are not looking. There are some things I will show you. But there are some things I am not going to show. Because, yeah. Okay, last question. Never have I ever been in a fist fight. There, now I have. No, I have not.
I mean, I wrestled you. I was like wrestling.
Oh yeah,
you
you tried to wrestle me to the ground earlier today because I kept trying to run away from
the scavenger hunt.
From the.
Before we could even get a certain thing that we needed you for.
I tried to run away, and he had to basically hold me back. I wouldn't say it was a fist fight though because
the person who maybe like walked to our room like earlier, like a couple ish minutes ago, like half an hour ago or so.
Yeah.
If he was nearby during that thing, I would have asked him to wrestle you to the ground. He could have pinned you down.
That would have happened. That would have happened, and I would have been super embarrassed. Okay.
Well, he's a wrestler also, so he can like actually fight.
Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. You probably didn't because we are boring and talk forever, mile a minute. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, be sure to hit that subscribe button, that like button, and that bell button. Ding! Why did I sound like Leah Ash? I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!